I bet you didn't know your destiny could be found in the cards. Ready to uncover it? Mika Divine's tarot readings aren't just about predicting the future. They're about understanding your deepest desires, fears, and passions. Each card holds a piece of your love story, and Mika is here to guide you through it. Imagine knowing the answers to your burning questions about love and relationships. With Mika's spiritual guidance, you can. Her readings offer clarity, hope, and a path forward. Whether you're single, in a relationship, or navigating the complicated in-between, Mika's insights will help you find your true path. It's not just a reading, it's a journey to self-discovery and empowerment. Don't let uncertainty hold you back. Discover what the universe has planned for your heart. Connect with Mika Divine today and step into your destiny. Ready to unveil the mysteries of your love life? Book your tarot reading now and let the magic begin.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Mika of Mika Divine Spiritual Guidance. In this all signs reading, we'll be going from Aries and we'll go all the way to Pisces. Keep in mind that time is fluid in tarot, so the messages in this reading could resonate for your past, your present, or your future. Also, the roles can be reversed in this reading, so take the messages that are for you and leave the rest. If you don't know your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign, check out the link down below in the description box because there could be a message in any of those natal chart placements just for you. All right, y'all ready? Let's get into it. All the single ladies, all the single fellas, all the single ladies, all the single fellas. Now put your hands up. Where y'all at? Y'all ready for new love? Finally. I know you guys are like, finally, Mika, we are doing a new love reading. Well, I'm going to just center this reading specifically on who is new coming towards you. Keep in mind that sometimes, though, in tarot, the energy could come up as a past person showing up in new form, but I'm going to do the best I can. This is for anybody, though. I'm going to ask specifically Spirit to reveal to me who new is coming towards each of you, okay? And we're going to go from Aries all the way to Pisces. So if I ask it in that way, hopefully we'll get a perspective of someone new, because I know you guys are tired about the past person being all up in your energy. So how many of y'all ready? Y'all ready? I see Kita's ready. Anybody else ready? Thank y'all so much for being here. Big shout out to T Rose, man. Show T Rose some love, and I'm sure we'll have Lisa pop on at some point, but thank you guys so much for coming to the live. And big shout out to those that were so patient with me yesterday, man. Technical difficulties gone wrong, but you see I'm up and popping in this thing. It ain't nothing but a thing. So, hey, we are up and going once again. I did a couple of personals earlier, so I know everything's going to work out just fine. So thank you guys so much for being patient with me. And thank you to those clients that were being patient with me as well during our slight technical difficulties last night. But I'm so happy that we are here. And speaking of personals, hey, did y'all see that? The first and only time I've ever done this, ever on this channel. And listen, the only reason why I'm doing this is because your girl, my girl, Kita asked for it. So I'm giving it to you. But I said, you know what? I'm going to do something a little bit better because I got some amazing loyal subscribers. I'm going to give away some stuff. It ain't the free 99, but it's close to it. Because you know your girl got to work and I got to work hard to get these messages out. So I can't exactly give it to you for free. But what I am doing tonight only, is I'm doing mini readings. Buy one reading and get your second reading half off. Now, You got to ask 2 questions tonight. Don't be trying to be like, hey, I want to go ahead and do my first reading tonight, Mika, and then we're going to put that other one on layaway. Listen, we ain't doing that around here. So if you want to book a reading, all you got to do is click on that link right there. It'll direct you to my website, MikaDivineSpiritualGuidance.com. Click on it and it'll direct you to my website. Your girl, Keita, put me hard at work. And I said, you know what, screw it. We're going to do a buy one, get one half off. I did that for the yes and no's, but screw it. I'm a little bit more energized. I feel bad about what happened. So let's go ahead and do buy one, get one half off. So if you are really interested, this is a steal. Let me tell you, this is a steal. You will not find it anywhere else. Very, very rare opportunity for those that are interested in getting a reading. You got to snag it up. You got to get it. And you can ask any question you like about love, money, romance, career, spiritual advice, and guidance. Your girl dives deep. So the way it works is once you check out, I will go ahead and send you a follow-up email. And that will include a link so you can come back and watch this reading at your earliest convenience. When you do check out, there is a box where you can actually go ahead and type in your question. So it's not the version where you have to, wait till you get a confirmation email and type it in. It's super quick, super convenient, super easy. If you click on the link right now, everybody go ahead and do it. Click on the link right now. Go to the website. You'll notice that there's a box right there for you to just type your question in. All right. And if you purchase 2, you can go ahead and ask both questions in that box and it'll come directly to me and I'll be willing to make a note of it. So that way, when we get to the mini read portion, I already have your question already ready to go and we're rolling it. We're rolling it live back to back to back. And what I will do is I will time stamp each of your readings. So you will have a unique timestamp. So that way you can watch your specific reading at your earliest convenience. Now, you know how your girl is. I love to interact with my subscribers. I just love it. I love talking to you guys, hanging out with you, getting some insight live. And also, it's really fun to come and watch it live when you're doing a personal because you also hear some advice and support from your fellow Soul Tribe members and supporters of the channel. So please, please, please check it out if you haven't done so already and consider it. It's not required, of course. It's up to you, but I do know there's a lot of people that really want personal reads and this is your opportunity to get a really, really good deal. All right. So one thing I do also want to announce before we start, because I got a bunch of announcements always in the beginning. Sorry, y'all. I know the anticipation's killing y'all, but I want to tell you guys I'm going to be doing a very special giveaway. I'm doing a 1-year anniversary special giveaway series that's going to be coming up. I'm going to be working on that, putting it together. So it'll launch next week. And I'm going to give you guys further details and information on how you can participate in that 1-year anniversary giveaway. And so be on the lookout for that. And it will include a lot of fun free stuff. So be sure you check out for that, guys, as well. That is my gift to you all, to say thank you all so much for supporting what I do 1 year strong on this platform. And we're still growing. We're already at, how many subscribers are we at now, guys? We're at, oh, I can't see. I can't see. Hold on. Let me get my life, y'all. Let me get my life. We are at 31.8K. So we're almost at 32. So my goal is if we can get to 50K by December, that'll be my goal. That's like my personal little goal. If we can reach 50K beautiful souls to be able to get these messages, it would mean the world to me. So thank you guys so much for being here. And big shout out to those that make it possible. For those of you guys that come on to the lives every single night when I come on and do these long-winded lives. You could be anywhere in YouTube world and you're here with me. Much love. And for those that don't catch me live, my international peeps. Thank you for always going back, watching the replays, and giving me your perspective on the readings and letting me know the messages resonate with you. So I love that as well. So yes, be looking out for that exclusive giveaway. You have to be subscribed to the channel. So that is a hint. You must be subscribed to the channel to qualify for the giveaways. And there's going to be unique instructions on how to get some of the free prizes that I'm giving away to my subscribers that have been here. Okay, so it's going to be a lot of fun. Be looking out for that. All right, now before we start, we got to give shout outs to people that came here, that came to the read on time. Let's see who we got. Who came on time? Let's see. We got of course, my girl T Rose, first one in the building. Mr. Potato Head, what up, what up? Mr. Potato Head is here, waiting patiently for the read. Man, I was shocked to see Mr. Potato Head. Mr. Potato Head is a famous tarot reader on the platform as well as a tarot fan. So we are so excited to have Mr. Potato Head come in, share his insights and give some guidance as well. Kiona is here representing for Team Scorpio. Waiting to see what we got tonight. I heard that. Kita. This is the one right here, y'all. This is the one. Y'all can blame for me giving away free stuff already this week. She's the one. So y'all give a big shout out to Miss Kita if you're here in the chat. We have Toya here. Toya's ready. Toya's ready. Good to see you, Toya, member of our Soul Tribe. So if you haven't joined the Soul Tribe or channel membership, it is a perk of being a part of that. There is exclusive perks that include, of course, discounts on my website. You get 10% off any purchase on my website, as well as exclusive content, free readings, all of those different types of things as we go through the channel. So definitely look into it. It's only $9.99 per month. So thank you, Toya, for being an amazing supporter of the channel. Tanaya's here. Delaney's here. Hey, we got Sierra Black. Hey, good to see you, girl. Good to see you. All right, and Amanda's here. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. Okay, so here we go, guys. We're going to start off with Aries. Do we have any Aries in the room? Any Aries? I know we got a few Aries out there. All right, Heather. Heather's here. Hey, Heather, welcome. Okay, Aries, what we're going to do is we're going to first start off with oracles. Again, keep in mind in this reading, guys, it's only for me channeling the energies for those that are single and wanting to attract someone new this month. So we're going to see who is this new person you're going to be attracting for the month of June if you attract new love. Okay. All right, let's roll. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about the new person that's going to be coming towards Aries in love and romance for the month of June 2025. The new person in love and romance. This is someone who you have a strong soul contract with. You and this person may have shared many lifetimes together, if you believe in that. We have deja vu, past love. So instantly, I feel like there's going to be a strong attraction, and it's going to have a lot to do with you're going to feel comfortable with this person. They're going to be like someone you've known before. Give me some more on this new person. We have the Judgment card. We have the Six of Pearls in the reverse. And I have the Seven of Cups in the reverse. So let me tell you guys what we have going on. We have a situation where someone that's coming towards you is going to be very sure about you, Aries. They're going to see you as someone that makes them very, very happy. Okay. With the judgment to the sun here, this is someone that feels like there's potential that you and this person could have a lot of success. And they're going to be very true, like very honest and very true about their true feelings here with you. With the Four of Cups in the reverse, I think this is someone that may have some type of, I guess you would say, negative or dismissive thoughts in the past when it comes to love. But something is different about you, Aries, and it has a lot to do with past life. You guys definitely do have a very strong bond, a very strong connection that definitely feels familiar. And that's what I'm getting, is keeping this person in it. One of the big blockages I think this person does have is sometimes they can be very possessive. With the Six of Pentacles or the Six of Pearls in reverse to the Lovers, I think this person definitely wants to keep you all to themselves. Okay. I think there's going to be definitely an instant possessive energy this person will have. And I think it just has a lot to do with lack of confidence, some insecurities with them that if they don't, lock it down and do something about this relationship, there is a potential that you can get away. And they don't want that. They definitely don't want that. So with the Seven of Cups in the reverse to the King of Cups, this person, like I say, has had a history of not being able to successfully find love. But once they meet you, they're very sure that you are someone who's going to make them very, very happy. And with the Eight of Wands here, clarifying that King of Cups, this is someone that definitely is going to be having fast movement toward progressing this relationship between you two. Underneath the deck, we have these Seven of Wands. So yeah, I'm sorry, Seven of Swords. So I think what this person would be hiding is how passionate they are of you. With the Ace of Wands, like they're like instantly very, very turned on, very, very passionate about you. So they may be hiding a lot of this. But the way you'll know is they'll be hyper focused on you and they'll be making a lot of effort and it'll be very consistent. That's what I'm getting. You could be connecting to. I got a lot of water here. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I also have Leo. I have Gemini and Libra. Definitely. But it can be any sign, of course. Let's see. I want to get one more thing. How will Aries feel about this person? We have the King of Swords in the reverse. You're going to be very, very, how can I put it? Very much in your ego, very much in your ego with how you're looking at this situation. Um, I think you'll know that this person is different, but you're going to be in your ego in a sense of this person's not just going to come in and do whatever they think they're going to do to convince me. They're going to have to earn me. And I think that just goes back to what you dealt with in the past. Yeah. With the Ten of Cups in reverse, you're still trying to get past what you went through in the past. So it almost feels like you're the one in the relationship dynamic who's going to need more time to trust. But over time, I think you'll figure it out. Yeah. Yeah, Ten of Swords in reverse. Be careful, Aries. Underneath the deck, you're still subconsciously holding on to the pain of the past relationship when this person shows up. So you're going to have to be able to trust and be open and close out the old cycle before you go towards this person because they're very serious. I'm getting someone that's very serious about you. So that's what I have. Amanda says, just putting it out there, y'all. I just got a personal reading with Miss Mika yesterday, and it was amazing. Book your readings, people. I promise you won't regret it. Thank you so much for the little plug in. Thank you so much. And like I say, guys, I told you guys this yesterday. All of my clients that get personals typically enjoy it. It's not necessarily always the messages they want to hear, but I try my best. I strive to be as thorough as possible and give them the best insight and clarity with advice that hopefully kind of help and support them. So if you do want to book a quick reading with me, I am doing mini reads after Pisces today. And treasure readings, if you're still here, that's your warning, love. If you keep talking silly up in here, you're going to be blocked. Much love, much love. Taurus is next. Any Tauruses? Any Tauruses? It looks like Potato Head does agree with that Aries reading. And yeah, it says exactly, I don't want her to get away. Yeah. It seems like the masculine, I'm getting more of a masculine energy, is very serious about a feminine. So a lot of you Aries watching could be feminines, and the person pursuing you could be a masculine. Doesn't have to be, but it's just, I think you're exuding more of a feminine energy. So it just depends. All right, Taurus, let's see what we got. No Tauruses in the room today, huh? All right, spirits, tell me a little bit about Taurus. Taurus, sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about the new person coming towards Taurus in the month of June 2025, the new person. All right. So this person feels like truly you are a true gem. Wow. It says you're very valuable. You're someone of high quality. I'm getting um, a rare individual, something that they've probably never encountered before. And they're going to put a lot of value on you. But I'm definitely getting quality, quality opportunity. We also have the High Priestess in the reverse. We have the Ace of Cups. And we also have the Devil in the reverse. When this person comes towards you, what you may not know is this person is secretly trying to close out a cycle. Okay. They're secretly trying to close out a cycle, but there are some delays with that. And I think it has a lot to do with the fact that they're still trying to decide if they're ready to move forward with you or with this past person. Yeah, they need more clarity first. So they're going to feel a bit stuck with what to do. So the biggest blockage is having a relationship, a new start in this person's energy with you. They're not going to be too confident about giving you this new love offer. Let's see why. Why are they holding back besides the past cycle? Anything else you can tell us? Yeah, they're just holding on to it. Four of Pentacles or Four of Pearls. And so they're overthinking it instead of just saying, okay, I found a real true gem. I need to snatch it up. I need to take advantage while I have this opportunity. So this person is getting in their own way. They're getting in their own way. I'm getting a lot of air sign energy here. Could be an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. I also got Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius. Yeah, with the devil in the reverse to the Knight of Cups. And they really got to stop associating love and starting new and dating with something so negative. I want to see how do they feel about this past person? Let's look at that. How do they feel about this past person since they're so stuck on it? So we have the Ace of Swords in the reverse. And then we have the Three of Wands in the reverse. You see all the confusion. It's like this person's very confused if they should turn their back on that connection, walk away, and give up on it. They don't know. So how do they feel about Taurus? King of Wands, very passionate about how much success they can have with you with the Six of Wands. But the only thing that's holding them back is they just don't know how this other person or other situation is going to pan out. So this can definitely feel like a slow mover situation. This person's definitely torn. How does Taurus feel about this person? With the King of Swords to the Seven of Wands, it's very much possible that you're also going to be moving in a very protective space and very calculated because you may not trust this person yourself. Yeah, Justice in reverse, you don't trust them. You think something's up here. Yeah, with the Eight of Cups in the reverse, you're going to give it a shot. And I think this is a lot of you saying, I'm going to give love a try, but you're not too confident it's going to work out. So only time will tell in this situation. I think for some of you Tauruses, it could evolve, it could grow. And for others, this person may decide to go another direction. It looks like they put you in a good position. They look at you as someone that's very valuable and someone that they can see potentially building with. But first, they have to get over their past situation. So that's what we have. Okay. So next, we got Gemini. Any Tauruses feel like they resonate with that? I think a lot of you guys haven't met these new people yet, so maybe you don't know, but that's what I'm picking up. So far, so good. It's not too bad, guys. What y'all think? Y'all liking the read so far? Let me know your thoughts. Don't forget to hit the like button. Show your girl some love. I would really, really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for being here. All right, Gemini. Happy Gemini season, by the way. I know a lot of you guys recently celebrated your birthdays. So I hope you guys are having a good time on your birthday celebration, your birthday weekend. I know some Geminis probably been turning up for like a whole week or all weekend long. So whatever you're doing to celebrate your birthday, I hope you're having a really good time. That's my biggest hopes. All right. Mr. Potato Head says his ex was a Taurus moon. Cool. So yeah, might have resonated with him. All right, Gemini, let's get it. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Tell me a little bit about the person that's going to be coming towards Gemini in love and romance for the month of June 2025, the new person. Well, I could barely get it out, and this person's popping out with a lot of steamy passion. My goodness. So this person's definitely going to feel instant chemistry with you. It says chemistry and very passionate feelings. Yeah, I feel like there's going to be no time wasted for you guys to get kind of physical with each other or lovey-dovey. Instant attraction, I'm hearing. Instant attraction, Gemini. Give me some more about this person. We have the Six of Swords. We have the Page of Wands in the reverse. And we have the Page of Swords. Your person is very much obsessed with control, controlling their destiny, controlling how things go in this relationship. And I think right now they're in a space of doing what makes them happy and makes them feel peace. And there's something significant about when they meet you, they're going to feel like you're somebody that is definitely not like the rest with the Seven of Cups in the reverse. This is someone that typically has a lot of options, I feel. And I don't think they're going to want to pursue these other options. Yeah. They're definitely going to be more interested in you. Now, let me see. How do they honestly feel about Gemini? Let me get some more on that, Spirit. We have the Moon, and then we have the Five of Cups in the reverse. This person, I would be a little bit cautious with because I think what this person's trying their best to do is get over something that they have to deeply let go emotionally. It could be a breakup. It could be something that they're still trying to get over. Like, it almost feels like some type of, disappointment from a past relationship. Yeah, because what's holding them back is really pursuing this head on with that Page of Wands in the reverse. One of the biggest blockages in this person's energy is detachment. They're not going to definitely want to pursue a relationship head on. I'm definitely getting more of a lustful connection, like hook up, get together, lovey dovey. And that is just in order to build their confidence again. I think this is someone that needs time to really just feel like somebody desires them and wants them. They're going about love the wrong way. So do know that this is not somebody that is finding emotional fulfillment in themselves. So they seek it through passionate encounters. But again, I feel like there's something different about you. Maybe typically this person is a player or someone that just kind of like dates around and not really takes love seriously. So with the Page of Swords, this person's going to be very curious about where do you stand. And they're going to definitely be talking to you, getting to know you, and really trying to decide like if it's worth giving a shot. They're going to be at a crossroads though. I think with this Eight of Cups in the reverse, this person's going to be going back and forth in their mind if they're going to really consistently go towards this. But they'll try with the Eight of Pearls underneath the deck. This person's going to really work on it. With the Three of Pearls, they're going to try their best to be cooperative with you and see where it goes. What is this person's true intentions? I really want to see that, Spirit. Queen of Cups and Ace of Pearls. Okay. I think this person has really good intentions when it comes to you, but it just takes time because, like I say, this is someone I think dates around or has other options and also still getting over something from their past. So they have good intentions though. Queen of Cups, Ace of Pearls. So they do want to give you a solid love offer. That's a good thing. Hmm. But it just may not start off very solid. So do keep that in mind because they're trying to get rid of some of their shadow selves that we talked about. All right, this person could be a lot of water, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I also have Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini, will say that. So water and air is the main energies. A little, like only one air sign, that's about it. But mostly it's going to be water. Water and air signs is who you may be attracting, Gemini. And Capricorn. I got the devil card. Okay. That's what we got for Gemini. Man, you guys are quiet tonight. My goodness. Okay. Cancerians are next. I guess everybody sleep. It's time to wake up. Wake it up, y'all. Come on now. Come on, chat. I need y'all to wake it up. Any Cancerians here? Any Cancerians? Single Cancers in the room. Any single Cancers in the room? All right, so we got Patricia here. Hey, Patricia. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Cancerians. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about the new person coming towards Cancer in the month of June 2025. What is their true feelings for Cancer at this time? Look at this. Ooh, we're getting some good cards, y'all, tonight. Look at this. Beautiful energies tonight. Soulmate. Oh, yeah. It says great connection relationship. I mean, my goodness. They are feeling like this is going to be a great opportunity for you and them to come together. It almost feels like you guys are twin flames, you know? That's the way they're going to feel about it. Very strong bond, great potential for a good relationship here, which is nice. There you guys go in the chat. Okay, there you go. All right, let's get some more on this person's true feelings for Cancerians. So we have the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, Judgment in the reverse, and then I have the King of Wands and then the Two of Wands in the reverse. Okay. So here we are. We're connecting to someone that typically can be quite slow when it comes to building a relationship. And I think it just has a matter to do with someone that kind of doubts that it works with people. So they just need time. I'm getting this person needs time. They're very slow moving. Mm. Why did the devil card come out? Nine of Swords. Yeah. See what I'm saying? I think with the devil card to the Nine of Swords, I'm really thinking this person overthinks love, or they've been in so many past relationships that kind of broke them down. And so they associate love with such bad energy. Yeah. And so it puts them in a victim mentality. Be careful with people like this. They tend to come towards people for, emotional support. And I can see Cancer where you can fall into the trap of this energy of being very emotionally supportive, and that can drain you because this is someone that has a significant blockage of thinking very negatively about how they're going to receive love. They think a lot of times partners can be very stingy. And so for them, they typically don't give much, but they expect people to provide them a comforting experience. Yeah, with the Chariot to the Six of Wands in reverse, this person moves out of a lot of ego. So like, it's like they need their ego stroke. That's what I'm getting, something like that. It keeps coming through heavy. Like, even though I see the potential in this, I just got to make sure that Cancer's willing to be that supportive partner. See if they can pass the test. Can they jump through enough hoops to make me feel confident that they are a good match for me? With the King of Wands to the Two of Wands in the reverse, this is someone that's going to be very, very stuck. They're going to be kind of idle with how they move forward in this relationship with you because they're not going to be honest with you about how they view things. Let's see, how do they honestly, what do they intend to do in this relationship with Cancer? Let's look at that. Hanged Woman and the Empress. They intend to honestly open up and consider the fact that you are the whole package. Like I said, you are going to be someone they view as a potential soulmate. And for those that don't know, the Empress is the total package. Something very rare, someone very divine, very strong, very powerful. And it's something that this person may have never experienced before. This is someone that could have chased a lot of pages. They could have chased a lot of people in their past who were very low vibrational and put this person in this space of negativity. So they intend to just really be open to see like, is this Empress really going to provide me the type of experience I want with the Six of Pentacles? Are they going to be ethical? Are they going to be fair? Are they going to be generous? Or are they going to keep taking from me or hurting me like other people in the past have? So they're going to keep an open mind, I guess, but they just need to see enough reassurance. They need to see enough reassurance from you. Let's look at your side. How does Cancer feel about this person? We have Justice and we have the Ace of Swords. I think for you, you honestly just need more clarity before you can make a judgment on this situation. There's a part of you that is very exhausted with having to always defend your stance, your beliefs, what you want out of people, what you need from people. You just want people to naturally just show up for you. And this is going to be one of those situations where you may begin to kind of somewhat lose faith and trust in this connection because you're going to find yourself possibly in a pattern of having to prove yourself like you've done in the past. And that's going to probably turn you off. You're going to be like, listen, I'm exhausted. Like I've told you, I'm not like that. Or I told you this, it's like the Empress. She's not going to over explain herself. No gender in tarot. But you're not going to over explain yourself. You're not going to chase this person. You're not going to overgive to this person. You're just going to show up in your authentic self and say, hey, I am who I am. Accept me for who I am. And if you don't like it, okay. So once you get enough truth, that's when you're going to decide. What direction do we see Cancer going in with this? Strength. You're going to fight through it. You're going to fight through it and hope for the best. So good luck to you, Cancer. That's what I see coming up for you in this month of June, those connecting to someone new. This new person could be we got quite a bit of Earth, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Scorpio, Libra, Sagittarius, and Leo. Could be anybody, but those are the main energies coming through. All right, Cancerians, that's what I got. Patricia agrees. She said yes. Definitely resonates with her. Cool. You're welcome. You're very welcome. Thank you so much for your feedback. I love it when that happens. Okay, Leos are next. Mighty mighty Leos. Where you at? Any mighty mighty Leos here? Mighty mighty Leos. Are y'all in the building? All right, there goes George. George is here. All right, Leos, let's see. As you guys know, this is a general reading, guys. So keep an open mind. Not everybody is going to meet a new person. This is for those that actually do meet somebody new and connect with someone new. I just thought I would throw that out there again for those just now jumping into the live. And so if you are single and you're under a rock like Mika and you're not really out there dating much, then you probably won't meet this person. Okay, just putting that out there. Here we go, Leo. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about the person they're connecting to in love and romance who's coming towards them. I went ahead and pulled two cards, Leo, because we just got cards popping out like popcorn, which is all good. So we got someone who's going through a spiritual growth experience. Yeah, I think they're definitely leveling up, becoming way more mature. I think there was a part of them before they met you that were being quite immature, making maybe not the best choices in their life. And so the good thing is this person is realizing things about themselves. And it feels like they're going through a very significant spiritual awakening. And typically, when I get something like this, mature man, it doesn't mean it's a mature man. It just means somebody that is in a masculine energy. And masculine energy typically tells me that they're taking action towards this change. They're taking control and charge of their life and making more mature decisions, which is a good thing, regardless of the gender. I'm also getting someone that can definitely be more tapped into their spirituality or religion. That could have been the driving force for the change for some of you. All right, tell me more about this person's feelings towards Leo. So we have the Nine of Cups in the reverse. We have the Two of Pearls in the reverse. And we have the Eight of Cups. Okay. You got someone in your energy that I would say would be someone that is in some type of separation. They recently had some type of breakup. And when they meet you, they're not going to know if they want to go back to the past person or you with the Two of Swords. Let me get some clarity. Why are they undecided? Why can't they just choose Leo? We have the Hierophant and we have the Queen of Cups in reverse. They want to do what's best for them, you know? They want to do what really kind of fills them up and makes them happy, makes them feel emotionally fulfilled. I think even though this person has gone through a little bit of maturity, there's still this energy of someone that's still learning how to find emotional balance and security within themselves. This feels like the energy of someone that's still going about relationships to fill voids emotionally. So with the Two of Pearls in the reverse, this is someone that is definitely going to be held back by what they got going on in their space. They have a lot going on. Over I think this person also wants to focus a lot on their career, their money. I want to see, what is this person's blockage exactly? This is kind of confusing. What do they really want with okay. Yeah. This is somebody that puts a lot of focus on money. Be careful with this person. So for some of you guys, you may need to know this message that if they come in, they may come in to benefit off of what you have to offer. This can be financially, this can be anything material. I'm getting like a place to stay, money. something like that. They may not necessarily be in an emotional, vulnerable space to be open to love. Let me see. Why does Leo need to know that? I don't know why that came through. Because this person's going to be very determined. Um, to just kind of see where this goes. Okay, so let me just tell you what I'm getting. I'm getting a lot of different things, and I don't know why that is the case. It's almost like this person doesn't even know what they want. I'm gonna just say that. I'm getting like there's some instances where this person wants to consider having a fun time, not a long time with you. And then there's a part of them that wants to consider going back to this past person. So it kind of even confuses me, like, what do they want? This feels like somebody that doesn't even know what they want. So they're going to go toward the option that they feel like they can benefit off of the most. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, Queen of Pearls. Thank you, Spirit. What do they feel like ultimately can provide them something? They want somebody very generous and very giving and very supportive. Like that is going to give them the clarity who to choose. So what about this makes them the mature person? I want to know about that. Eight of Swords. Okay. Eight of Swords, Four of Swords. I guess because they think everything through now, they're not as impulsive. I think before they were just very impulsive with how they move, but this doesn't feel like a very mature energy by no means, y'all. This still feels like somebody that's going toward a better option that's going to give them what they need. And then once they decide, okay, Leo's not the better option, they leave. Or once they decide the other option isn't the better thing, they leave. Yeah, with the Eight of Cups to the Seven of Wands in the reverse, this feels like somebody that easily gives up. I'm still kind of confused about this. I don't know about y'all. It's like, what does this person want? So let me get a second spread, Leo. Hold that thought. I want to get some more information. I still don't understand this energy. It's really frustrating me. Y'all know how I get. I got to figure it out. It's really, but like I don't understand what they want with you. It's almost like they're not even telling me how they feel about you or what they want. It almost feels like they're just talking about themselves. And that's coming across very selfish to me, and that's not helping you. So I need some more about Spirit. What does this person want with Leo? What does this person want with Leo? The Tower and Justice. Okay, what's this Justice? The Justice is the Ace of Pearls in reverse. Again, material. It's almost like this person wants to go towards whatever's actually going to give them more of a fair opportunity with material. Does that make sense? Like this is somebody like okay, Leo Babe says it makes sense. I don't know. I don't know who y'all talking to. But look, I got somebody testifying that's a Leo that's saying this is actually accurate. This is somebody that's choosing based on material. He's not decided between me and an ex-wife. That's what I'm getting. Yes, that's what I'm getting. So what you need to know, Leo, and I think this is like clarifying what I was saying earlier. This person is honestly trying to decide between you and somebody from their past. And where the reason why you're not really showing up in the reading is because this person's thinking about what is the best option for them. Like what is the option that's going to benefit them the most? And what's made them evolve and grow is being more calculated instead of impulsive. Yes. And he's in need, correct. So yeah, exactly what I'm getting. This is someone that's like, can you help a brother out? Can you help a sister out? And that is the thing this person's going to go toward. Thank you so much, Leo babe. That's why I need y'all here to help me, because I'm like, I know I'm getting something, but it don't make sense. But now it makes sense. Yes, exactly. That's what I'm getting. Thank you, Leo babe, for helping me. She's like, Mika, you on fire. Thank you so much. Yeah, yeah. That's what I got here. Okay. Be careful with these type of energies, y'all. They can definitely be not really chasing love, but more so chasing help. Yep. And George is a Leo, and he said his person chose to go back to the ex. So there we go. Here goes somebody else. So again, this person is going to decide who has the better benefit. So they were choosing between you and somebody's ex. George says they chose the ex. And again, Leo babe says, yes, very, very accurate. Awesome. Good. Thank y'all. Thank you, Leo. Your person's complicated. Exactly. It's not love. I'm like, what kind of reading is this? And I'm like, what the heck? Where Leo at? They not even talking about you in the reading. I'm not picking up none of your energy. I said, oh, this person out of control. Let me get some more, because we're going to get to the bottom of this today. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, Leo. Not the most exciting read, but it's time to keep moving. It's time to keep moving. Yeah, Leo babe agrees. She says, I'm not an option. So I walked away. I heard that. Yes. Never be anybody's option. Yes. All right. Let's keep it rolling, y'all. We got Virgo next. Where the Virgos at? I told you guys I'm crazy accurate. Y'all don't be believing me. Sometimes I don't even know what the heck I'm picking up. I'm just telling y'all the messages coming through. I'll be like, hey, this is what's coming through. Ooh, these folks out of control these days. They out of control. That's not the move. That's not the move. I feel bad for Leos experiencing that. And of course, it's not everybody's reading. It's definitely not everybody's reading, but for those that resonate with it, my heart goes out to you. You shouldn't be experiencing anything like that. That's a very painful experience. All right, before we get to Virgo, I want to remind everybody, we are definitely going to be doing mini reads following Pisces. And I still got plenty of opportunities to get you guys added to that list. So if you haven't done so already, go ahead and click on that link I just dropped into the chat. You can also click on the pinned comment link or the one in the description box below to get added, because first off, we got Kita after Pisces. And if you want to be added to that list, that's how you do it. Let's get it. Debbie's here and Cat B's here. George says my money's better without her. I heard that. I heard that, George. That's right. That's right. All right, Virgos, let's get this reading out. This is for single Virgos ready to mingle. Let's see who you meeting in June. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about the person that Virgo will be connecting to in love and romance. The new person that Leo will be connecting to in love and romance for the month of June 2025. How will they honestly feel about Leo? Or who are they? Let's see, who are they? Well, this is somebody that's going to be lighter than you, I'm getting. I'm also getting somebody possibly younger than you. This person looks kind of young. You know, they look kind of cute. Okay. No gender, y'all. No gender, but they could be younger than you. And if not actually younger in age, younger in maturity. They're not as mature as you or younger than you. It can be either or, and they're going to be lighter than you or light skinned. Get one more. And this is somebody that typically likes open relationships. They don't really want to commit. They like it to keep it casual, and they don't want anything serious. So this is someone that's going to say, hey, if we decide to be in a relationship, I'm cool with that, Virgo, but let's just be friends with benefits. They may say something like that. Or you may be in the dating phase for a very long time with this person and they never really put a title on it. And I think it has a lot to do, this person doesn't necessarily want to commit, but they still want to have a relationship with you. You see, they still want a relationship with you. All right, how will this person feel about Virgo? All right, we have the Star in the reverse. We have the Lovers in the reverse. And we have the Six of Swords in the reverse. All right, so this is kind of confirming the same energy, just a whole different deck. So with the Star in the reverse, this person is not really feeling like you guys are going to have an authentic connection. You know, the King of Wands is someone that goes for what they want, but with the Star in the reverse, this is someone that doesn't feel hopeful that it's going to take off into anything significant. And but they do like to get the attention from you. So with the Six of Wands here, I feel like this person's okay with, again, they feel like getting attention from you. Friends with benefits, right, is kind of is the best way to describe the energy I'm getting from this person. And the reason why is you're dealing with someone that's scared of commitment. With the Lovers in reverse, they're scared to commit. Let's call it what it is. Lovers in reverse is the blockage, and the Queen of Cups. This is someone that's very insecure, emotionally unavailable, very cold. Their heart chakra was completely frozen in time. They're not open to love at all. So, but they're not the type of person that's going to give up on this. They're kind of going to still pursue it with fears and anxieties about where this may lead. And their biggest fear is that you're going to abandon them. All right, so let me see. Why are they even coming towards Virgo? Virgo that wants a relationship. Why are they even talking to Virgo? Let's talk about that. Because they're greedy. They want to have their cake and eat it too. Four of Pentacles in reverse. And they want to be able to buy time to decide whenever they're ready, they'll be ready to settle down. So again, it feels like a string along situation, friends with benefits situation underneath the deck. This person's decision is final, Virgo. What you need to know, this person is not changing this. This is how they really want to be. And it's because they're heartbroken, Three of Swords, or they believe they will get heartbroken. How will Virgo feel about this person? We have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and we have the Knight of Swords. Oh, you're automatically going to sniff it out. You're going to feel like this is definitely somebody that is a karmic cycle. You're going to feel like you guys are not on the same page, and you feel like this is a disaster waiting to happen. So it's not going to be anything that's going to take lift off, and you're going to get control of the situation and cut this baby smooth off. Yes, you are. Sure are. Yeah, you're going to turn your back on it. Three of Wands in reverse. Absolutely. So it's not something that I feel like, Virgo, you're going to be stuck in this foolery. You're going to definitely recognize it early on that this person's playing games. I see it right here. You could be connecting to, this person could be an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. I'm also getting Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, and Aries. Yeah. And some of you guys may have already dated this person, but this is, as a collective reading, this is what I'm getting. So someone that's just not ready for the relationship thing at all. All right, Virgo. Let's see if there's anybody else coming towards you. Before we move on, I know you guys like, oh, can we please hear about somebody else? I got you, Virgo. Hold on. You know, I'm not gonna leave y'all like that. Now, TMKC, she's watching it from the other perspective, and she said, wow, this sounds like the Virgo I was interested in. Talk about game playing, Lord. So see, I'm good, y'all. You can watch it either from your sign, or the cross watcher, it still may resonate with you. All right, any new person. Any new person coming towards Virgo this month besides this person? We have the Queen of Pearls and we have the Magician in the reverse. No, I think you're just going to get a lot of people that's wasting your time, you know, little game players. And I think you're going to just focus on yourself. A lot of y'all going to be stay in hermit mode. If you do date, it's just going to be a lot of game players. But you're going to be very wise and you're going to sniff out the crap a mile away. Yeah. You're going to sniff it out a mile away. So good for you, Virgo. But I just don't see your person showing up. So don't give up. Keep going. Keep going. It's the interview process. You know how that goes. All right. Next, we've got Libra. Libra, Libra. It happens like that, you know, guys. You definitely do want the best. You want the best, but it just takes time. And I think for you, Virgos, you got to get out of hermit mode. You got to get out of hermit mode. You got to be seen. You got to be, you got to date and you got to let people know that you're single, ready to mingle, or you don't really exist for real. Okay. So I'm preaching to the choir because I don't be going outside either, but there you go. There you go. All right, Manny's here for Team Libra. And we got Cabby here representing for Libra Moon. Let's see what we got for Libras. You're welcome, Debbie. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about the new person that's going to be coming towards Libra in the month of June 2025. Okay, so we got someone that is wanting to be your puppet master. Okay, someone that likes to be in control. And I'm getting this control can show up in many different ways. It just depends. I have control, releasing, taking back power, and kinky in the kinky in the bedroom. So this person likes to be kind of like a dominatrix, like dom in control, and they also like to kind of be in control of the situation. So we got dating. They're definitely going to want to take the lead in dating you and getting to know you. I'm getting like a very masculine energy, someone that's going to be all about like trying to make sure that they keep everything in line and keep everything going as planned. Very romantic type of energy, someone who is very thoughtful. Tell me how this person will feel about Libra, the new person. All right, we have Three of Wands. We have the King of Cups. And we have the Eight of Pearls. So with the Three of Wands to the Fool card, I think this person's waiting for the right opportunity to have this new beginning with you. So what they're doing is they're trying to stay in control of the situation. They're trying to keep it at a snail's pace, very strategic, I'm getting, of how they move. But at the same time, what they're also trying to control is how deep that they're going to fall in love. So please be careful with this person because that controlling thing can be a blessing, but also a curse, especially considering this person has some things they need to work through. And what they got to work through is decide if they want to go towards you or someone from their past. Yeah. What you don't realize with the devil underneath the deck to the 9 of Swords in the reverse, this person's really having a hard time of letting go of this old situation, letting go of, going towards you fully. So that's why it's like they're trying to stay in control of you, in control of what they got going on in their other situation, and just kind of make sure that they don't fall in love too deeply with the King of Cups in the blockage position. Yeah, this is someone that's very sure that they want to move in a very slow pace with opening up emotionally. I feel like someone that's going to be very emotionally closed off but romantic. And it's going to look on the 3D like they're very lovey-dovey, but what you don't realize is that they're not really falling deep emotionally. They're closing off their feelings. With the 8 of Pearls to the 10 of Cups, they are going to steady work on trying to create this happily ever after with you. But there it goes again, that dang on devil card underneath the deck. This time it's to the 9 of Swords again. Let me see, why does this devil card keep coming up about this person that they're keeping hidden underneath the surface? What is that about? 8 of Cups and Page of Pearls in the reverse. Yeah, this is someone that is still trying to walk away from the past, not move this thing too slow, but slow enough to where that gives them time. So in other words, this person needs to buy a lot of time before they decide if they want to open up to you emotionally or not. So with this dating card, I feel like this is the phase you guys will be on for a while before this person actually surrenders to wanting to actually to be their girlfriend or their boyfriend. How does this person feel about the past person that they're thinking about? We have the King of Wands, and then we have the 6 of Swords in reverse. Ooh, that's not good. Ooh, they could be married to this person, or they could have some type of still strong attraction to this past person. And at any point, they may drop their guard and go right back to this past person because they have so much history with this person. They could have lived with them. They could have had a marriage or a long-term committed relationship. So they still feel very passionate about this past person. And with the 2 of Wands in the reverse, they're trying their best to move on, but they don't have a plan to quite yet. They need to have enough control of this situation to kind of know where you guys stand before they decide who they want to pick. It really feels similar to who was it? Was it Leo? I guess this person could be a Leo. What does this person really want with Libra? Let's ask that. What do they really want with Libra? We have the 4 of Cups, and then we have the Justice. They want to know if you are going to be a fair option for them. If they can trust you, I'm getting. Because this whole love thing is exhausting them. Okay. So it really feels like somebody that's fickle, like monkey in the middle. They're trying to decide. They still have a lot of passion and they're still very, very much emotionally invested and connected to this past person. Trying to move on from it. You come on the scene. They're dating you, trying to see if you're someone they can build with. But the answer is they don't know. They don't know. All right, let's look at you. How does Libra honestly feel about this person? Okay, we have the Ace of Cups and we have the Queen of Swords. Okay. You want to have a new relationship with this person. You want to give them a fair shot, but you're going to have a lot of boundaries up because you don't want to risk getting hurt and you don't want to risk being dissatisfied with the 10 of Pearls in reverse. You don't want this person to take advantage of you either. Okay. So what does Libra plan to do? With the Five of Swords in reverse, I think what you plan to do is try to just let bygones be bygones and just hopefully see it for what it is. You are the you are somebody that's very well calculated and will call justice on a situation. So you want to just see if it's going to be fair and just. Well, I'm here to tell you, like, it doesn't seem fair to me, but with the Three of Swords in the reverse, I think you're going to give it a shot and just see. So it doesn't give me a clear answer on your behalf, and neither does it with this person. So for the month of June, I guess this is a to be continued. You guys will just be dating and trying to get to know each other, and we'll see. But what I can see on your person's behalf is they still got someone else that they're still feeling passionate about. Okay, we're going to keep it moving. Next, we got Scorpio. Cat B says, I wish I knew how to close off my feelings. Well, even though they say Aquariuses are experts at doing that, and I'm an Aquarius, I think all of us have the ability to still struggle with that aspect, even Aquas and other signs who tend to do better at it. And the reason why is because the heart wants what the heart wants, right? You can't help how you feel. But what you can do is you can look at the facts, right, of a situation and tell yourself that I've got to really just look at it for what it is and ask myself, what am I really benefiting out of this situation? Is it helping me or hindering me? And let that be the motivator to get you to kind of move forward. And the best way to get over a person is to transmute that energy into something positive that's going to help you, inspire you, and get you to a better space mentally, emotionally, spiritually, financially, what have you. But if you are hyper fixated and focused on this past person, what they're doing, who they with, what they're about, then it's going to make that healing journey a lot harder. So healing is a journey and it looks different for all of us. It just all depends on how much history you have with that person and how deeply you feel for them. But we all go through that. So it's never easy depending on who it is and how you feel about them. Scorpios are next. No Scorpios here? Scorpio. All right, Scorpio, we're going to roll. I know we had a couple Scorpios earlier, but I think they stepped out. Don't forget, guys, we're going to be doing mini reads after Pisces. So if you want to get your spot, there's still time. All right, Scorpio, let's see. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Tell me a little bit about the person, the new person that's going to be coming towards Scorpio in love and romance for the month of June 2025. We have travel. It says vacation, honeymoon, enjoyment. Okay. So this could be someone that you have to travel to get to know, somebody that can be at a distance from you. And some of you guys may even meet this person during a vacation or during the summer months. Obviously, we're in the summer months. And then we also have control. And it says releasing, taking power back, kinky in the bedroom. Definitely giving Scorpio vibes. Okay. With this, I really feel like this person is going to try their best to see where things go. It kind of feels like this person doesn't want to actually travel towards you until they kind of know where this thing can go. So I feel like somebody's holding back here. You or this person's holding back. JJ already agrees. All right, so let's get some more. Hey, Sean. Hey, Manny. Spirit, tell me about this person, this new person. How do they truly feel about Scorpio? All right, we have the Five of Wands. We have the Eight of Wands in the reverse. And we also have the Two of Pearls. This person, I would definitely say, feels very detached from you, and that's going to cause some issues because, like I say, they could be at a distance, or you guys could meet online or something. I'm getting like that, and they're anxiously waiting to meet you or connect with you in person. With the Three of Pearls to the Ten of Wands, it's so hard for this person to get past these issues because they feel like you're not being cooperative with them. They need your effort. They need you to come to them, or them come to you. Like, it's something like that. Yeah, with the Tower to the Nine of Pearls in reverse, I think this person definitely wants to get in your space. They definitely want to get in your space to see if it's worth it. It'll also clear their mind, put their mind at ease to open up to love. One of the biggest blockages this person is facing, we got the Eight of Wands in the reverse and the King of Wands in the reverse. I think this person has a very hard time with being consistent with communicating and taking a lot of action. So I think there's going to be strained communication, strained effort. And there also may be, the reason may be because this person may have a third party in the way. They may be trying to work on things with someone from their past, like a past relationship, um, a relative. I'm trying to give this person the benefit of the doubt. Listen, y'all, I'm trying to give this person the benefit of the doubt, but I am picking up third party energy, and this person's really considering working on things with this past person. But they do feel like there's a lot of trauma and a lot of issues they face with this past person, thus why they're going towards you. With the Seven of Swords in reverse, um, they don't want to play themselves. So they're trying to play both sides. But because you're at a distance, you may not know about all this. With the Two of Pearls here to the Four of Pentacles, they want to be able to keep this act up, but going back and forth, trying to juggle the two ideas here. And that's where the control is. As long as I can maintain control of keeping Scorpio and trying to decide if I want to be with this other person, that'll buy me time. Yeah, you're definitely dealing with a player. Knight of Wands in reverse. There we go. All right. I try to give this person the benefit of the doubt. I was getting that, but I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying to be I'm trying to be fair. I'm trying to give this person the benefit of the doubt and not call him a hoe. I'm trying to not call him a player, but that's what it is, okay? So yeah, they want the best of both worlds. There we are. Okay. All right. So how will Scorpio feel about this person? We have the Hangman in the reverse, and we have the Five of Pearls in the reverse. And underneath the deck, we have the Three of Wands. Um, you're very much clear that something's up. You like, wait a second, something up with this person. You may not put your hand on it, but you're going to be very curious. And you know how Scorpios are. You guys are the FBI, the CIA. Y'all going to figure it out. I feel it. I feel it. Y'all going to figure out that this person is not being genuine here. Yeah, you're definitely going to really take your time, not give them too much before you realize like, you know what? Maybe I don't need to continue to entertain this. Yeah, you're going to do what's right for you with the justice to the seven of wands, which I think is a protective energy. You're going to eventually protect yourself from this person because what you're going to realize is this person's playing games. Let's see. Let's see. Because you know I'm a Scorpio rising, so you know I'm going to give you all the tea on this. What does Scorpio find out about this person? 10 of pearls and the 2 of swords. Yep, you find out that this person is trying to decide who they want to settle down with. And look at this. Y'all see this card? This person may low-key had this other person pregnant for some of you guys. Or this can be their baby mama or something. And you're going to realize like this with this 2 of swords that this person is trying to decide who they want to be with. Yep. And that's what they've been hard at work doing. When you realize that that communication is kind of scattered or inconsistent, that's what's going to make your detective skills increase. And that's why this person was trying to maintain control of the situation so you don't find this out. How does this person connected to Scorpio feel about this other third party? How do they feel about the third party? King of Swords in reverse and the Page of Swords. I feel like this person doesn't really trust this person either. So what they do is they go off and try to find someone else to date. And that will be you. Yeah. They don't trust this person. They don't want to let this person go, but they don't trust them. They think something is up with them. Why don't they trust this other person? Because they feel like they're attractive. They can have anybody else they want. Why would they pick them? So they're like, well, shoot, I'm about to go outside and be a hoe. Knight of Wands in reverse. I'm about to go date other people then. Y'all, this is exhausting me. Y'all give me some strength tonight. So let's do this. Let's do this, Scorpio. Let's look and see if anybody knew. Is anybody else besides this fool's coming up? Any Scorpios resonate with this reading? Any of y'all met this person? I'm getting this person could be someone at a distance from you, like somebody online, somebody that you haven't really had a lot of interaction with or something, and then you're going to start noticing the communication is kind of scattered or not good, and that's why they got a third party in the mix. Let's see if there's anybody else. I'll be fair. I did that for the Virgo read, so we're going to do this for Scorpio. Ooh. Got cards flying on the floor. Hold on, y'all. I'm going to reshuffle. Reshuffle it up. All right, Spirit, tell me about Scorpio. Is there anybody else new coming towards Scorpio in the month of June 2025? We have the 3 of Wands in the reverse and the Devil in the reverse. You know, I think it's very similar to what we talked about in the Virgo read, how you're just going to kind of turn your back on love. You're going to take a break. You're kind of like, you know what? I give up. Screw it. I give up. I'm laughing because, you know, you just don't trust people. After dealing with this and realizing what this person is all about, is like you give yourself an opportunity to get back out there. You really start liking this person only to realize they're full of crap. And it's like, really? Really? So yeah, like I don't really see you interested in a lot of other people. Like you just like, you know what? I'm about to go under a rock. And I don't blame you, Scorpio. I feel you. We in this together. We in this together. I see you. We got Sean says, that's all right. Any good Scorpio has a shovel, bone saw, and a remote swamp to handle third parties. Okay, come on, Sean. Come on, Sean. We ain't going that dark on the dark side. You know Scorpios can be the villain of the zodiac, but come on, we ain't going that dark. Come on now. But we see each other. I'm a Scorpio rising. We see each other. Oh my gosh. Scorpio. Folks playing with the wrong ones. I'm telling y'all. Dating is hard. I'm going to just be honest. Dating is hard, but it's not over. It's just not the season. It's not the season for Scorpio and Virgo. It's all right. All right. Sagittarius. You're right. Scorpios do love the dark. They do. They do. And that is funny because I'm a Scorpio rising and I love to be in the dark. It's so calming and so peaceful. You know, a lot of Scorpios are night owls, and I'm not really a night owl, but because I've created this channel, I've been forced to be up late doing these readings. But back in the day when I was younger, I would be up quite a bit. Yep. Cool, cool, cool. George says, yeah, sounds like my ex. Could be, could be. I tell you guys in these readings, it definitely could be someone you've already met and interacted with or tried to have a relationship with and it flopped, or it could be some of you Scorpios that are just about to encounter this. I mean, time is fluid in tarot, you know, so these messages definitely will hit. It's just in a matter of when. It's just difference. It's a difference. All right, Sierra's here. We got goddess channels, a Scorpio sun, Venus rising. All right. All right, so we're going to be on Sagittarius though. So Sierra is right on time for the Saggy read. Equez is here representing for Sagittarius. Hopefully things turn around for Saggy. We haven't had too many bad signs. We haven't had too many bad signs. Only a couple that didn't get such a good read, but most of you guys been getting pretty good reads. So that just tells you don't give up on love, y'all. Love still exists. Love still exists. I hear you. I hear you, Equez. Praying for a great Saggy read. Absolutely. All right. I'm trying, Alexis, to give you something good. I'm trying, boo. Let's see. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Sagittarius. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Sagittarius, sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Tell me a little bit about the person, the new person coming towards Sagittarius in love and romance. All right, so we have mature woman. So, of course, there's no gender in tarot, but I'm getting someone that's kind of like in their feminine energy. So it doesn't matter if it's a guy or a girl, but they're definitely going to be very, very mature. They're going to definitely be someone that gets a lot of attention because I'm also getting socialite. So they do get a lot of attention from other people. I'm getting attractive, right? And I'm also getting people, very sociable person. Like a lot of people know this person. Yeah. And we got true love. It says pure love, honest connection. There we go. There's somebody that actually has a true, honest feel for you. And again, if you're a feminine, if you're a woman, Sagittarius watching, this is just going to be a guy that's more in his feminine energy. So he's going to be more compassionate, more nurturing, very loving, still very mature, but just more on the more sensitive side, more of a sensitive man, you know? All right. Spirit, tell me a little bit more about this person, how they truly feel about Sagittarius, this new person. We have Justice in the reverse. We have the Hang Woman. And we have the Page of Swords. This is someone that I feel like is not going to be totally honest about how insecure and not so confident they are with approaching you. This is someone that has the energy of just hoping for the best. Let's see, why are they not so confident? Because this is someone that has given up on pursuing love. I think when they find someone that they find as a true love or somebody that they truly connect with on an emotional level, this is again a sensitive being, they get let down. So they're hoping for the best, but this is also someone that's not too confident that they're going to get the best from you. Okay. So there is a little bit of fear as a blockage with the hangman to the lovers in reverse. This person is definitely going to fear commitment. So what they will do in the meantime is they just give you a page of cups, which is flirty energy, getting to know you, things like that. They're not going to fall head over heels. It's almost like this is someone that's holding their own self back and saying, don't do that. Calm down. Don't give too much. And that's because they don't want to get hurt. It does really feel like this person has a lot of people that they know. And I think they get desired by many people. And so, like I say, they could have really fallen for a lot of people in their past and been hurt by a lot of people. So they're very selective, this one here. With the Page of Swords to the Seven of Pearls, they're definitely going to message you, talk to you, definitely work on trying to get to know you better. And that's a good thing. But they're going to have their doubts and insecurities. So be wary of this energy, because this tells me that at the sign that this person feels you're not a good fit for them, I can see them definitely running. They feel like this is too risky, that they feel like it's too risky. It's time to go. Yeah. With the Two of Cups in the reverse, this is somebody that doesn't really trust a lot of people. They just kind of like really try to tap into their intuition and try to get like some type of downloads to kind of tell them it's safe. So until that happens, they're not going to fully commit or be in any type of long-term relationship with you. They're just going to move very, very slow. Let's see, what does this person ultimately want with Sagittarius? We have the Emperor in the reverse and the Five of Cups. They just want to make sure you don't abandon them. They don't want to lose you, so they're going to really try their best to just kind of move a little slow. I don't think this person has any bad intentions. I don't think they're being toxic. If anything, I think they are taking a very mature approach. So that way nobody gets hurt. But I do know Sagittarius is a very impatient sign. So a lot of you guys may get tired of waiting on this person to move their ass. Okay, so how will Sagittarius feel about this person? Eight of Swords. Yep, there we go. And we got the King of Pearls in reverse. I told y'all they need to move their ass. And if they don't move their ass, you're holding back. You're not going to give to this. You know, the best this person may get is you guys hang out, get to know each other. But deep down, you're going to lose interest. I think you're going to feel like, you know what, this is too much tension. This is too much. You're going to start feeling really irritated. I'm getting. It's going to trigger you and make you very angry and tired and exhausted, because you're like, listen, like, if you really want this, like, come on, let's do this. Let's do this. And this person is being honest. They do like you a lot. They just need time. And it stems from insecurities. So yeah, the tower will fall. What is this tower moment? The King of Swords. Yeah, the tower will fall. You will probably just move out of your ego and possibly say and do some things that this person may not necessarily like, and then eventually this thing may come down, crashing down, because you're going to trigger this person because you're going to get irritated. And that's the thing that's going to make this person feel like, oh shoot, see, I knew it, I knew Sagittarius was probably not going to, you know, love me. And that's not it. You just want people to come on, move this thing forward, right? So that's what I have. All right. Thank you guys so much for coming to the live. Big shout out to T Rose, man, holding it down. Thank you so much. Don't forget, you guys, to hit the like button. Show your girl some love. Saggy, I didn't tell you the signs you could be connecting to. I'm sorry about that. It could be a lot of air here: Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Yeah, definitely a lot of air. They're thinking it through. I also have Aries. I got Scorpio. Um, Leo, Sag, Taurus. Yeah, that's the energies there. Could be anybody, of course, but those are the main ones. Okay, guys, we're rolling. We on Capricorn now. We're rolling through this read. Any Capricorns in the room? Any Capricorns? Any Capricorns? I guess we don't have any Capricorns in the live. You guys are just so quiet tonight. Somebody said earlier, you guys are just really listening. Listening and hoping for the best. I understand that. I definitely can understand that. Okay, Capricorn, we're going to roll. Let's see what we got for Capricorn. TMKC. Represent for Team Capricorn. All right. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about the person, the new person coming towards Capricorn in the month of June 2025. We got Queen Bee. Uh-oh. It says opportunities, dates, abundance. Okay, you got a moocher. You got a moocher on your hand, an opportunist, somebody that is definitely dating for opportunity. I'm getting someone that typically dates people to see what they can get. I don't like that. So this is someone that dates for attention, dates for to be able to wine and dine, dates to get gifts, dates to get money, a place to stay, whatever. How does this person feel about Capricorn? We have the Queen of Swords in the reverse. We have the Judgment. And we have the Lovers. So this person feels really like upset. They feel upset. Possibly because of some type of betrayal that they recently experienced. Betrayal from someone that they actually cared about. With the King of Cups, they had a lot of love for this person. So with the Two of Pearls in reverse, this person is going to be very hesitant to come in and offer you much. They kind of want to see what you can offer them with the Nine of Pearls in reverse. So if you can overindulge and fancy them with favors and gifts and making them feel special, then they'll feel like, oh, well, that's nice. That's nice that Capricorn did that for me. It'll help them release any fears that they have when it comes to love. So that is why they feel like they need to do this with you, Capricorn, because that is kind of reassurance that, you know, you care about them. It strokes their ego. It boosts their confidence. With the Judgment to the Six of Pentacles in reverse, what's blocking this person is selfishness. This relationship can definitely get in the way as this person expects you to constantly pour into them, and then you're not going to get much in return. Okay. And with the Four of Swords here, it feels like this is somebody that is definitely staying in this space for a very long time. They're not moving out of that energy. With the Lovers to the Queen of Pearls, they'll love you as long as you're giving to them. So if you're a very generous spirit, you give to people, you're very loving, very considerate, then it'll work out just fine. But I'm also getting someone who's very inconsistent. I'm getting a Knight of Wands in the reverse energy. This is someone who will go to other people, not just you, for these benefits. So they'll be in and out of your life if you let them stay in your energy. They'll be very inconsistent. What do they really want with Capricorn? King of Swords and the Magician in reverse. They honestly just want to figure out how to manipulate you to get what they want. Okay, it's a very toxic person here. That's kind of what we got here. Okay, why they want to manipulate Capricorn? With the Five of Swords. Because they want to definitely have control over your thoughts. They want you to, like, I'm getting like they want you to not think clearly. With the Hermit underneath the deck to the Chariot, they're always trying to figure out how to make this happen. How can I reach my goal of doing this? Not just to you, but to other people, I feel. You see how this person in this card is getting gifts and stuff from other people? They're like a player. It doesn't matter the gender. This is somebody, a player, big player energy. I'm going to people to play with people and get what I want. All right, let's see how you feel about it. Hold on, y'all. Let me get another card. Capricorn, how do y'all feel about it? Nine of Swords in the reverse. And the Four of Pentacles. You're going to let this go. As painful as it is, you're going to be very clear that this is not serving you. And you're going to definitely let this go. Absolutely. Like, you're going to let it go. And it's because it's the responsible thing for you to do. It triggers you because it's going to feel very familiar to something that you've had to experience in your past. So some of you guys, this is going to feel like a repeated cycle. So if you've had someone that has done this to you in the past, this is like a spiritual test from the universe saying, are you ready to go to the next level, Capricorn? Are you ready? This is a test. You know, so a lot of you guys, it's going to feel very familiar like your past person if you had somebody do this. And if this is not a new person doing this, some of you guys could have given your past person another opportunity and they're coming in to do the same stuff. Okay, so just take it as it resonates. This person could be an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, heavy on the air sign energy. Could be an earth sign as well, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So just like we did for some of the other signs tonight, I'm not going to leave you high and dry, Capricorn. We're going to see if there's anybody else coming towards you, okay? Because I see you guys are going to let this go. I know it's not what you want to hear, but it's the truth. This is what this some people are doing. They're just using people. And it's a good warning message. It's a good warning message. So you guys don't, waste a lot of time with people like this. But there really are toxic people like this out here. All right, any new person, any other person besides this person coming towards Capricorn in love in June 2025. We have the Fool, and then we have the Ten of Swords in the reverse. See, the thing about it, Capricorn, you're still going to have a hard time letting go your old cycle. And that's why Spirit is giving you this other person that's like your past person, because you haven't mentally released this old toxic cycle. You haven't cut the cord, the energetic cord. So this is the part of the reading where I just kind of warn you that you have to really work on releasing your ex, releasing the trauma, and transmute that energy into something else. Yeah, because it's keeping you stuck in this energy of attracting these karmics. And that's just it's spiritual, it's like a spiritual warfare, and it's very frustrating. But I've been there before. I know what it's like. And it's very frustrating, but this is a time for you to just be in solitude and not necessarily date. If this is your story, this is time for you to just take a break and really work on recognizing those red flags or things that's causing you to keep attracting the wrong partners. So what advice we have for Capricorn with this? Queen of Swords in reverse, Five of Pentacles. Yeah, you have to let go of the anger that this past person has caused you, and really allow yourself to be in recovery mode. I think a lot of you guys were left struggling, like left having to build your life back up. And so you have to be able to be very clear about, like, what is your truth? What is it that you want moving forward away from this energy? It's a hard space to be in, but it just takes time. So be patient with yourself, Capricorn. I know it's not the message you need to hear. And remember, these are general messages, so it's not for everybody. And I'll put that out there too. It's not everybody's reading. But that's what I got for the collective of Capricorn today. All right, Aquarius, here we go. Aqua Gang, where you at? Hey, Fred. Don't forget, y'all, to like the video, show your girl some love. Aquarius Gang, we're up next. Fred! Oh my gosh. Fred, what are you doing? What are you doing, Fred? Fred, no way. Fred, thank you so much. Let me tell y'all something about Fred. When I first met Fred, he came onto this channel day one. And he was just so kind and so generous. Even if he wasn't giving monetarily, just his energy has always been so motivational and positive and uplifting. And I so appreciated him for that. But for him to constantly, show his appreciation through monetary super chats constantly, like, come on, Fred. So, Fred, what I want you to do is I'm going to gift you a free video call, okay, valued at $100 or more. I think it's over $100. My email is mikadivinetarot@gmail.com, and you can use it at any time between now and December 2025. So you're just going to go ahead and tell me when you want to book it, and I'll put you on the calendar, okay? So send me an email, Fred. I'm not joking. Send me because I know Fred's gonna be like, no, it's okay. No, Fred. Send me an email, Fred. I'm not asking you, I'm telling you. and let me know when you want to book your video call. Complimentary on me to say thank you. Let me put my email in the chat. And when you email me, Fred, I want you to give me a link of your YouTube channel so I know it's authentically you. And then I'll give you further instructions on how you can book your video call with me. Because when I tell you guys, Fred has been coming through and being so kind and so generous, I can't go on without giving away a free video call, a free video call. And you can ask it unlimited questions. Hell, if you want to just talk to me for an hour, it's a one-on-one call. All right. And you can ask as many questions as you want. And it's currently valued at $199. This is a $200 call, okay, that I currently have on sale. And I'm going to give it as a gift to Fred. And I'm going to put it in the chat for those that's interested, for real, if you want to book a call with me. But the way it works is you get to ask as many questions as you want. Okay, it's currently on sale for $149.99. I'm gonna give it to Fred for free because Fred deserves it. And that way it just be me and you, Fred, having a conversation. All right. So yeah, send me an email and we'll set it up complimentary to say thank you. Thank you again, Fred. I appreciate you. All right, we rolling. See, I'm already starting to give away free stuff. I said I was going to do it next week, but y'all got me already hyped for my 1-year anniversary. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I'm already giving away free stuff. Whoop, whoop. All right, we going to keep rolling, Aquarius. Let's get to the aqua read. Fred done got me all thrown off. I can't believe Fred, y'all. Fred be throwing me off with these super chats. He's so kind. Oh, man. Thank you, Fred. Okay, Fred said, well, see, I told y'all, Fred's like, we'll just talk one day. Okay, there we go. All right. All right, Aqua, let's get it. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Aquarius. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Aquarius, sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Tell me a little bit about the person, the new person. Let's get it right, Aqua Gang. The new person. Emphasize the new person coming toward Aquarius in love and romance. Okay, we got past love. It says in the past, past lover. And then we have young female. Let me get one more card, Aquarius, because you know I'm not satisfied with this energy. And then we have destiny. Okay. So I wanted to say that it feels like a past life soulmate. And that's what I'm going to stick to. I don't think this is somebody from your past. I think this is somebody that is actually new, but it's going to feel like you've known this person before. You guys have a very strong bond and connection. This person will be younger than you, or they'll be a little bit more immature than you, and there's no gender in tarot. So this could be somebody that is more in their feminine energy. So even if it's a guy that you're interested in, they're going to be more on their sensitive side. And I'm also getting youthful music and fashion. So this person is going to have a youthful spirit. Very, very fun. Very, very cool for Aqua. Love music. Perfect for Aqua. And into fashion. Perfect for Aqua, right? And you can see this person's weird, just like you, Aqua. Look at that. And I can say that because I'm an Aquarius too. We all weird. All right. And then we have destiny, and it says luck, chance, meant to be. So you see this? It was meant to be. It was meant to be. And the hand is here because it's like in your palm. It was in your destiny. You know, if you're a palm reader or something. It was fated for you guys to meet. I think it was going to take, I'm getting you guys have been on a karmic cycle for 5 years. So maybe you guys have been involved in some karmic relationships for a stream of 5 years, and you're about to see a breakthrough very soon. Kia says, I love weirdos. I know, it's so Aquarius. We all love things strange. We do. All right, let's see. See here, Black says, too soon. We don't need that type of energy too soon. Aquarius is don't panic. Don't panic. All right, let's see. How does this person feel about Aquarius? We have the Empress in the reverse. We have the Three of Cups in the reverse. And we have the World in the reverse. Okay. This is someone that's definitely in a space of really struggling closing out some type of old cycle that they have been going through. I'm getting a very codependent person. They had to turn their back on this old cycle, but they're still having struggle moving on from it. Okay. Tell me a little bit more about this past cycle they're holding on to. We have the Eight of Pearls in the reverse, and then we have the Four of Wands. They're just like being lazy. They're just kind of like taking their time closing it out, because it almost feels like, well, what's the purpose of closing it out? I haven't found my person yet. So with the Knight of Wands in the reverse, this person could have definitely been the type of person that has caused a lot of delays in them manifesting a partner like you in their life, because I'm getting this person just never really would close this cycle out. They needed to be able to have more clarity about who they want to go towards before they can actually get away from this karmic situation. And I think you would be the actual thing that does it. That's going to break them from this other cycle. Give me some more. It's still not telling me a lot about their feelings for Aquarius. What is that? Temperance in reverse and Justice. So remember I said there's a lot of disharmony this person's going through, a lot of issues in their past or struggling closing the cycle with. And so they feel like you would actually be the perfect new passionate beginning that they need to go towards in order to move on from this other person. With the Three of Cups in the reverse of the Devil in reverse, the only thing that's going to hold this person back is the fact that they're a loner. This person likes to kind of do their own thing. But when it comes to love, they also kind of run from that as well, because they like their solitude. So when they meet you, they're going to be very confused about trying to decide if they want to stay single, do their own thing, go towards you, or what. Yeah, with the Queen of Pearls to the Queen of Wands in reverse, they're going back and forth about, is it really worth it? Is it really worth it? Hmm. So with the World in the reverse, the Page of Wands in reverse, expect a lot of delays with this person. Being open to this relationship, they're going to have a lot of doubts, a lot of fears, a lot of unrealistic expectations. And remember, I talked a lot about this person really just liking their solitude and liking being alone. So that's also going to be a factor too. They're going to need more time. Yeah, with the Nine of Cups to the Eight of Wands in the reverse, this feels like somebody that's going to be kind of like inconsistent with how they're showing up in this connection. So they may say, hey, let's take it slow, or they may just, let's take a break, or, you know, it gives somebody that's not really taking a lot of action. They're not really giving you a lot to work with. Let's see why. Knight of Cups and the King of Swords. Yeah, they just need to have reassurance. They need to have clarity to see if it's really worth going toward a relationship with you or not. I'm gonna be honest with you, Aquarius. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this. This is someone that is very much running from love, I feel. Let's see how you feel about it. This feels like definitely somebody running, scared of surrendering. How does Aquarius feel about this person? Nine of Wands, Six of Pentacles. You're definitely going to be very guarded with how much you invest in this, but you're not going to totally let it go. You're going to look at this as we'll see. So I think you're also in a space of let me protect my money. Let me protect my assets. Let me protect what I invest in this relationship. So say, for example, if you have a habit, Aquarius, of always giving to people, doing for people, being just very generous, like those days are gone. Like you see, you're dead set on holding back, but you'll do just enough to keep it going. With the Queen of Swords in reverse, this person's going to kind of piss you off a little bit. Let's see why. Because they're moving too slow. Knight of Pearls. You're not going to like this slow mover. You're going to feel like it's not going anywhere. And it's going to cause a lot of issues in this relationship with the Five of Wands. So if this is your story, Aquarius, and you're meeting someone this month, to kind of summarize it, this person's not moving at a pace that you're comfortable with. It doesn't matter how they feel. This is someone that's letting their own fear get in the way of opening up. And then for you, Aquarius, you're holding back giving to this person because you're getting really fed up with the fact that they're moving so slow. So what is the outcome of this then? Seven of Cups. You're going to keep your options open and hope for something better. Okay. Seven of Cups, Wheel of Fortune. You're hoping for a better option than this. You're not going to be satisfied because the way you see it is if somebody's serious about you, Aquarius, they're going to go for it. You're not about being a part of a string along situation where this person's trying to decide what they want, what they need to do, blah, blah, blah. It's kind of boring you. I think Aquarius gets bored easy, and this is a boring relationship for you. So yeah, you run and you start exploring other options. That's what I'm getting. It's going to be very clear for you. This ain't it. This person could be a lot of energy here, a lot of energy. Okay, I'm getting a lot of fire, Aries, Leo, Sag, a lot of earth, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. And a lot of water. I mean, this can be anybody. I'm going to be honest. There's a lot of energy here because I done pulled about every card in the deck. But it's definitely a lot of energy here, Aquarius. But you know for sure reading because of what I said. So let's see. You are going to keep your options open, Aquarius. You're going to be like, you know what? I ain't got time for this. Let's see if anybody else is coming. Yep. Kay says, yep, I saw that box propped up with the cheese under it. So it was a nope. You saw the bait a long time ago, huh? Aquarius, you're very clear. Like you see how people are. You see how you guys sniff out BS a mile away and you're going to be like, this person's full of crap. All right, so will somebody else new come towards Aquarius in June 2025 besides this person? We have the Tower in the reverse. Here we go. Here we go, y'all. And the Four of Cups. The person you don't want is going to come back. Your dreaded ex, the one you in separation with, the one that you're over, the one that you're trying to get over. You like, oh, Lord, you again. What you want? And you're going to reject this fool. Yeah. You're going to reject this fool. Because what you're actually going to do is you're just going to hold back from this person. A lot of you guys may not even say anything. You're just going to ignore them. And you're going to be like, yeah, no. Next. Yeah, Tower in reverse is a repeated karmic cycle that you're not going to repeat. It's like, no, not interested in repeating this cycle, boo. Nope. So that's all I got, Aquarius. Nobody else. Just those two coming through. All right. Next, we got Pisces. Again, y'all, these are general reads. Only take what's for you and leave the rest. All right, guys, we're getting down to the wire. So if I have anybody interested, last call before we start the mini reads after Pisces. So if you're interested in getting a mini read, I currently have them on sale. Buy one, get one half off today. So go ahead and take advantage if you would like. We currently got our girl Kita waiting patiently to get her read. And anybody else interested, I'll do a few tonight. If anybody else would like one, Kita, she said, can you do mini reads? I said, sure. So I'm doing this great sale for y'all if you want to take advantage of it. Fred says, I'm not looking for none anymore. I'm doing me, focusing on my own happiness. I agree. I think that's the current energy of a lot of Aquariuses, at the moment, at least. At the moment. Yeah. Sierra agrees. She says, thank you for the reading. Awesome. Awesome. All right. Let's get it, Pisces. Lily, March 16th in double Pisces and Aries. Nicole's excited about the Pisces read. Awesome. Don't forget, guys, to hit that like button. Show your girl some love. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe because every single month I do pick one lucky subscriber for a free personal tarot reading. All right. So don't forget to hit that like button. Show your girl some love. And take advantage of that deal, y'all, if you want a reading. It's the cheapest thing going on my website right now. Okay. If you're interested. Here we go. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Pisces. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Pisces, sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Tell me a little bit about the person that's going to be coming towards Pisces in love and romance. The new person coming towards Pisces in love and romance. Who is that? Who that be? We got young female, youthful, music, fashion, and we have courting man. So we got some kind of contradiction energy here. And then we also have friendship. All right, so let's break it down. The person that you're connecting to can be any gender, so don't really look at the cards for the gender piece, but look at it for the fact that this person could be younger than you. And they could be exuding a lot of energy of someone that's very youthful, into music, into fashion. I'm getting someone that's a little different, right? They really stand out. But on the surface, I feel like what this person does on their spare time, they're kind of fun, youthful. But I think with courting man, this person really ups their game. I feel like this new person is someone that really comes across as very romantic, very charming. I just think it's somebody that's very like suave and very slick and very, I'm getting like Casanova. I don't know why I'm getting that. So and it could be a female, but I'm just getting somebody that's really good with getting people to fall for them. But here's the deal. This is what you need to know. They don't want a relationship. Okay. They just want a friendship. I'm also getting friends with benefits for some of you. Okay. So do keep that in mind. They're very charming. It's going to come off like they want something serious, but no, I don't feel this person wants anything serious. All right, let's see more about this person. What is this person's true feelings for Pisces? There it is, the Knight of Wands. Y'all know what that is. That's the player card. We have Judgment. And we have the Two of Pearls. There we go. Juggling people. There it is. All right. So with the Knight of Wands to the Nine of Wands, the Knight of Wands to the Nine of Wands in the reverse. When this person gets overwhelmed, stressed, they run. This is someone that comes in for a fun time. They come in hot and heavy, very charming, very fun. Really, it's exciting when you guys meet. You guys may go on some dates, really hit it off. It may start off so good, but once you start applying that pressure and you start telling that person, listen, I really need to know where this thing's going. Are we going to rise up and become a couple, or where is this thing going to go? What you're going to get is somebody that runs from the connection. That's what I feel. They become so stressed with the Ten of Wands that they feel like, oh, you're asking for too much. And that is the part of them that they're having a hard time letting go. With the Devil in the reverse of the Page of Wands, they have a hard time letting go of their freedom. This is someone that really who really likes their freedom. What did Lisa say? Bring out the sage and start over. Don't click off yet, Pisces. We want to see if someone else is coming through at the end of this reading. So hang tight. All right, this is a new person, y'all. This is a new person. This is not an old person. This is a new person, y'all. New person. With the Judgment to the Ace of Wands, this is somebody that I feel like is holding them back, is the fact that this person really uses passion. I'm getting hookups as relationships instead of building a solid, responsible connection with people to have something significant. They seem very content with this type of lifestyle, and it's actually going to prevent them from making a choice with the Two of Pentacles, who they actually want to give to, you or somebody else. Two of Pentacles to the Three of Swords. Do I want to give to this or give to that person? Either way, somebody's going to get their heart broken. So they just kind of choose to not really do that. They just choose to, underneath the deck, continue to get the Six of Wands, which is attention from all these other admirers. And that makes them happy. Oh, Lord. Okay. All right. So let's look at what they want with you, Pisces. What do they want? Why are they here? Why are they here? Why are they coming towards Pisces? High Priestess and the Five of Swords in the reverse. This is someone that really wants to get in your head and keep you stuck so they can benefit off of this. Yeah, with the Seven of Pearls in reverse, you know, I don't really feel like this is somebody that truly and honestly is trying to build something substantial with you. This is somebody that's very lazy and very self-serving, and they're just kind of coming in to kind of get what they can get, you know, which is passion or what have you. Friends with benefits, friendship, what have you. All right, how does Pisces feel about this person? We have the Five of Pearls. And we have the Page of Swords. So with this, I really feel like what you're dealing with is somebody who is feeling like they are the victim. I think somebody said that earlier. Like, it's fair for me to just kind of see what else is out there or see where you're at. And that's fair. I'm sorry, this is your energy. So you're trying to see where they're at. Yeah, you feel like the victim and you're just trying to see where they're at. But this is somebody, I think at the same time, you're trying to tell yourself, I got to get over this person. Yeah, I got to push this love situation away, but it's kind of hard for a lot of you guys to do that. So it's going to be a hard one to release, but this is what this is who this person is and this is what they're about. If you meet this person, you may have met this person very recently or you will in the month of June, okay? New person. All right. Yeah. It seems as if this is a one-sided relationship, and that's kind of how you're going to realize this thing is going about, okay? All right, so let's see if there's anybody else new. By the way, you could be connecting to a lot of fire here. Aries, Leo, Sag, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. It can be anybody though, but those are the main ones. All right, so let me see if there's anybody else coming through. Oh man, I just dropped the cards on the floor. Dang it. All right. All right, so let's see if there's anybody else, Pisces, because that's kind of what I've been doing tonight. I don't know if you've been watching, but the signs I get is such a bad read. It's like, come on, let's see if there's anybody else here, because I know y'all don't want to deal with this toxic energy for real. Okay, so let's see if there's anybody else new coming towards Pisces in the month of June 2025. Anybody else new, Spirit? We have the Five of Pearls and we have the Eight of Cups. No, I think what you're actually going to be really working on is recovery because it feels like this is a painful situation for a lot of you guys. You're going to feel emotionally drained and you're going to feel like you can't bear to like keep going looking for people this month. Like this, you just can't do this. So this is a recovery phase for you. This is a recovery phase. Because I think there's a strong group of you, Pisces, that are having a hard time letting go of stuff from your past, traumas, pains, disappointments, the love that you've given and you feel for these people in your past that have hurt your heart. So you not dare want to give your heart anymore to another person and they betray you. They hurt you. They let you down. You don't want to deal with that. And that is totally fair. And I totally agree with you. I think it's a good idea to, spend some time to really work on healing yourself and separating yourself from love. Yeah. Because there's a lot of things you got to really let go and release. And it's coming from an emotional space of pain. And that's the best way to go about this is transmuting the energy. So like if you feel really low, like do something to get yourself vibrationally high. Yeah. And Donna says, thank you, Mika. Your reading is word to word accurate. Yeah. Nicole says, thank you. I agree. And Lily says, accurate. I wish I wasn't, though. I know. I hate this, Pisces, because I feel like this is so hard to do for you because you love these people so much, so deeply. You want the relationship, but you just keep failing. And I think it has a lot to do with the spiritual work that still needs to be done so you can attract the right type of vibrational match. What's happening is you're chasing love and trying to find people to fill that void instead of finding peace and love within yourself. And so what's happening is you're clinging on to these karmics who charm you, who romance you, who tell you all the things, make you feel good, and you equate that to love. But it's all inconsistent love, you see? And inconsistent love is not real love at all. It's all illusions. And so if you do decide to move on and you do decide to heal and continue to work on your healing journey, use your discernment, take your time, really vet these people, and don't fall for the courting guy or the courting girl, the charmer, the player, the person that's out here to really get you to drop your guard. All right, have those firm boundaries and don't let anybody move them. Okay, so that's what I got for you, Pisces. Let me know if it resonates. We are about to move on to our mini reading portion. Yay! So I don't have a lot of orders tonight, which is okay. But if you guys still want to go ahead and book your reading, I still have time. I still got time. I still got spots. So I'm going to take a little bit of a break, just a small break, and give you guys time to decide if you guys want to book a reading. To book the reading, you're going to click on the link down in the description box below. You can also find the link up in the pinned comments as well. Right now, they're on sale. Buy one, get one half off. I'll be right back, y'all. Thank you guys so much for watching, and feel free to hang out with us as we do these readings. I'll be back. All right, y'all. I made it back just like that. Well, it looks like it's going to be a quiet evening, which I'm not going to complain. I'm going to honor Miss Kita's request and do her reading. But again, last call for readings. If I don't hear anything by the time we get through Miss Kita's reading, then we'll go ahead and close the shop and we'll be sold out for the night. But thank you guys so much for coming to the live. If you did enjoy everything, again, don't forget to hit that like button. Big shout out to T, Roseman, to Fred for that generous contribution to the channel tonight. $50, man. That was wonderful. Thank you so, so much. And big shout out to all those that came to the live and contributed to the chat. I love, love, love interacting with you guys and hearing that these messages are really, really resonating with you as I'm continuing to develop the channel, develop my gifts, and give the people what they want. I really hope you guys enjoyed it tonight. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to do Kita's reading and see if anybody else wants one. Again, if you want a reading, just click on the link in the chat. Kita wants to know, what is for my future? She says, I have a decision between two companies. One is new to me. It's a med spa type of job, and so far I love it, but the other option is something I'm more used to. And it says WebMD. Okay. And that is more masculine, but I'm used to it. Okay, what's in my future? So she just wants to know, like, between these two companies, what is the best decision? Sorry if I share too much information, Kita, my bad. But you just want to know what's the best option. I got you, girl. So let's see. We're going to start off with this deck here. And I think the question is to ask, what advice do we have for your career moving forward? Ask Spirit that. Because it may not even be these two companies. We'll see. All right, Spirit, tell me a little bit about Kita's work situation. What is the move? And it jumped out before I could even get the question. We have foresight. And it says, be farsighted and alert. Pay attention to things that are important to ensure wealth. I think you have a vision for your future. And I think you know exactly where you want to go. So this is a card about following your intuition. And what is the ultimate goal that you want to set for yourself? That's the career you need to focus on. Not necessarily it has to be a particular job or a particular company, but Spirit wants you to stay alert on things that are going towards what you feel called and intuitively nudged to go toward. So pay attention to things that are important. That's what it says. Pay attention to things that are important. So this goes back to what's important to you to ensure wealth. So again, your passion, whatever you're passionate about. Give me some more about this. Yeah, Knight of Swords in reverse. This may be telling you to kind of go towards the option that's going to give you a clear path forward. Don't overthink it. Your energy, your thoughts are definitely all over the place. And I think you're definitely overthinking this. You know what's holding you back is your lack of confidence. You're putting yourself in your own limitations by your negative thoughts. But I want you to really think about what it is you're passionate about doing. Because you have this determination within you and this inner confidence and independence to go towards what makes you happy, but it almost feels like you don't believe that you can do it. So that's what's holding you back, is yourself. So I think when it comes to this job, let's just say, for kicks and giggles, let's say company number one, which is the med spa. We have the Seven of Wands in the reverse. It feels like you're kind of exhausted with that, and you really just kind of want to give up on that. And then we'll go to option 2, the other one. We got the Two of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. So you don't even really feel like that option is your long-term goal. So again, I think the message isn't be choosing between these two. It's about choosing between what you actually want for yourself. What can lead to long-term success? Because I think both of these are not going to get you to the type of level that you're trying to get to. With the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, it's still going to put you kind of in a lack. Yeah, and make you feel exhausted and lack of motivation because it's something you're not. Both of these are both things you're not very passionate about. Can you give me some clarity or insight what Kita should go towards, Spirit? We have the King of Swords in the reverse, and we have the King of Pentacles in the reverse. Don't chase money. Chase passion. And be open to go towards things blindly, not knowing where it'll go. It's a risk. So yeah, don't chase money, because ultimately the money is not going to make you happy if that's what you're looking at, the dollar signs. Yeah. Um, so I want you to do that. I think a good exercise for you to do is for you to really like, if you haven't done this before, go on Google and like do a, what do they call it? Like a career inventory assessment or a career interest assessment. If you're still trying to figure out which career path you want to do. And if you kind of know the career path, but you're still trying to pinpoint what that thing is, that's what I would do. I would do something that's going to lead you to passion, not necessarily a dollar sign. Obviously, you don't want to do something where you're not going to make a decent wage, but I think the challenge is to look at something different than these two options. And I don't know what that is, but Spirit is urging you to not chase the money, because that's not going to make you happy. You're going to get exhausted with those options eventually. It's going to wear you out because you're not going to be in it. You're going to be like, oh, I'm not even like this anymore. So yeah. So yeah, I hope that helps. You said okay. Oh, it's so hard, you know. I'll tell you the truth. It's so hard for an Aquarius because we get bored easy. And we need something that's going to challenge our mind. So you need something that's going to challenge your mind and keep your mind going and keep your mind sharp. You need a challenge. So look at something that's going to challenge you, but also something that is aligned with what you enjoy. So yeah, I hope that really helps. All right. So that's what I got for you, Kita. Yeah, she said, that's why I come to the best of the best. You're so sweet. Thank you. All right. The orders are starting to come in. Yay. I hope I said this name correct. Jonnea. I probably messed it up. I probably messed it up. But you're next, love. Let me put you on the screen. I'm glad it helps. All right, Jonnea, you're next. I'm gonna get your question and we're gonna get started, love. Are Jay and I going to link up soon? Okay. That's what you want to know. Are you here, Jonnea? Jonnea, are you here? I don't want to start your reading if you're here. You're not here? Jonnea, you're next. You just paid, love. I'm trying to get your question answered, but I don't want to start if you're not here yet. You made it back to the channel. If not, it's all good. We're going to go ahead and start your reading. Are you here, though? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and start. We'll timestamp it if you miss it. All right, so you want to know about Jay. You guys are at a distance. He's in Kentucky, and you want to know if you guys are going to link up soon. Will he invite you up and all that jazz? So let's see. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Jay. Is he planning to get together with Jonnea soon? We have the 7 of Wands in the reverse. We have the 6 of Cups in the reverse. And we have the Justice card here. So to answer your question, it's a possibility, but this is what you do need to know. I feel right now, he's in a space right now where he's not totally open to love. He's kind of in a space right now where he's just wanting to kind of see where things go. With the 7 of Wands, the 6 of Pentacles in the reverse, the worst thing that can happen to him is him being taken advantage of. So I can definitely see this is somebody that wants to take it very, very slow. Very slow. And it has a lot to do with the fact he doesn't know if he can trust this relationship. So he doesn't know if he wants to stay in this for the long term or if he wants to continue to play the field. Now, one thing I will say, anytime I get someone coming up in the Knight of Wands energy, and this is Jay's energy, love, this is someone who has a tendency to come in hot and heavy, very passionate, but at the same time, when things go south, they tend to run off. Do you get what I'm saying? They tend to run off. So what does that mean for you? That means that there's a strong possibility that when things don't go right, he will run off. Okay. And that is because there's a lot of insecurities there within him. Okay. A lot of insecurities with him about this relationship not working. He does a good job with being very manipulative, telling you a lot of things you want to hear to make you believe that he wants to really build something stable. But the truth is, he's holding on to you, but still being very guarded. So at any point when he feels threatened, he's going to just drop it like a bad habit, like bloop, just drop this relationship. It has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with him and his past trauma as the blockage, 6 of Cups in the reverse. So this brings up a lot of fears he has in any relationship he has going forward. And that's why this is someone that can definitely be the type of person that may not be open to truly letting this thing go forward and be serious. Okay. A lot of sadness, a lot of stress, a lot of lack of optimism here. So what that means is he's not going to know where this relationship is going to go ultimately. Okay. He doesn't feel confident that it's going to take liftoff. So the way he feels about it is, I'm just going to do enough to see where it goes. But he's definitely feeling like it's going to definitely fail with this 10 of Cups in the reverse to the King of Pentacles in reverse. He's also holding on to a lot of pain, a lot of pain. So he's very guarded. Let me ask this. What does he really want with Jonnea? What does he really want? The Lovers in the reverse and the 3 of Cups. He just wants to keep it casual and friendly. He doesn't really want a relationship. Like I was saying, this is somebody that has a lot of stuff from his past that's holding him back. So you do need to know that I'm glad you booked a reading, because he's definitely giving me player vibes, or he's giving me energy of like, when things go bad, I'm going to just go off. You know, I'm going to be disappointed, feel bad it didn't work off, and go find somebody else. See, he's very vulnerable to thinking things will end bad. Yeah, the Lovers in reverse are 3 of Cups. He's definitely in a space of feeling like this is not going to be anything. Nothing but just a hookup. Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. That's all he's for. And it's a karmic connection, just sexual energy, I feel. Hot and heavy. 7 of Pentacles in reverse also tells me not investing anything long term, just doing just enough to get you hooked and wrapped around him. And then he's just going to string you along because he can't let go of his shadow self. He's trying to, but it's hard. So this is a karmic cycle. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. He's here for a fun time, not a long time. Page of Wands. Page of Wands. Ace of Pentacles. He explores the idea, but what happens is his fear, man, his fear and his trauma gets in the way. He's not secure and confident enough to really take it to another level. What does he intend to do with Jonnea anyway? Yeah, he's going to he's going to eventually say, "Hey, can I take a break, or can we take some time off, or can we, he's going to start falling back." And then he may come back, and in between he's dating other people, playing around, whatever. So this, if you let this cycle go on, it'll be off and on. It'll be off and on. And I'm gonna tell you right now, long distance are very hard to do, um, because for a man, they need to have that ongoing interaction with you. So if they don't have that ongoing interaction with you, then at that point they don't take it seriously. A lot of men don't take relationships seriously. I'm gonna be honest with you. And so it's going to feel like a string along situation. You're going to get triggered and feel very insecure, lack confidence. This whole relationship is going to make you very paranoid, because you're going to feel like it's going nowhere. You're going to feel like it's stuck in the dating phase, and it will be, because he'll never want to truly settle down with you. So yeah, but it's not you, it's him. I just want you to know that it's nothing you're doing, it's him. All right, and he could be, he can definitely be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I'm also getting a lot of fire, Aries, Leo, Sag, Capricorn, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Libra. All right. So yeah, it's up to you what you want to do. But yeah, seriously, for men, they need that. And for women, we need that as well, to be honest. Like long distance usually always fails because in a lot of those situations, people don't take it seriously, especially when you're meeting somebody. But that's, to each their own. All right, y'all. Last call for mini reads before we close the store. There are no questions in the chat, no questions in the chat, no super chats tonight. But if you want to book a reading, you can go through my website. I take Cash App, PayPal, credit cards, Afterpay. I take it all, y'all, on my website. That's why I do it, because people have options. So yeah, check that out if you want to do it. Give y'all a few more minutes. If not, we're going to close this store and close this live. Again, thank you guys so much for coming. If you haven't hit the like button, what are you doing? Hit the like button, y'all. We having a lot of fun here, and everybody's saying the messages are definitely resonating. So that's cool. But in order for the algorithm to know that you guys are enjoying things here and to send other amazing, beautiful souls this way to get the readings, we got to let them know that it's a good channel that people need to check out. So I do ask that you guys do take time to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. All right, guys, last call. Last call for readings. All right, guys. Well, we've closed the shop. Thank you guys so much for coming. Do me a favor, hit the like button once again. If you have not, it's so important so we can keep this channel growing. And if you want to increase your chances of winning a personal reading with me, if you leave a green emoji down in the comment, it doesn't matter as long as it's green, it will increase your chances of winning a free personal tarot reading. Thank you to each of you that decided to hang out with me this evening. And I hope you guys enjoyed the reading. And if you're watching the replay, let me know if it resonates with you. I'll see you guys later. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a good night. Namaste.